Welcome back. We're in another little village not far from the village where we're staying in. This one is Chateau Chervix, I think it's pronounced, and I believe there's an old chateau or almost like a castle. There's a big ruined tower that we saw, and yeah, we found somewhere to park at the Stade Municipal, which is basically like their football pitch and sort of recreational ground or park. We've seen other fascinating French words such as bibliothèque, which is library. We found this little footpath, almost like a bridle way, going through this woodland. Could be an ancient woodland here at Chateau Chervix, and we're hoping it leads up here towards the tower, or as the French call them, donjons. So it's like a keep. It's more like a typical castle than a chateau sort of thing. This is the tower here would probably be more suitable for like defensive purposes as well as living in, rather than just a status symbol of, you know, an indicator of one's wealth back in the day. So yeah, I prefer these types of fortifications. I like something that looks like it could still hold up against an army, rather than something that looks more like a glorified country house kind of thing. But yeah, this is nice though. Okay, so we turned round on that little nature trail or footpath back out of the woods, climbed up a little rock path, an old pathway, and we come out here at the tower or the donjon. I think there's also a church up here as well. So this is a real point of high ground. You can see for miles around the surrounding countryside. How about that? That's more like it. So yeah, see what it's saying. There's this big area here of some remains of rocks and stuff. So there must have been something here on this site. How cool is that tower though? We are in the historical heart of Chateau Chervix, between the medieval tower built by the Viscounts of Limoges and the Roman church of Saint Sylvain. The majestic building that towers above us has a long and turbulent history, which started at the height of the feudal system and went through difficult times during the modern and contemporary eras. The tower was granted a second life in the 20th century when it was bought by the commune of Chateau Chervix and classed as a historical monument in 1945. You are currently at the southeast corner of the tower, which stands at almost 30 metres tall, with the sides measuring 13.5 by 9.7 metres. The tower has 3 flat buttresses on the south and north faces, and 2 on the east and west faces. These buttresses are connected at the summit by semicircular arches, which form the architectural signature of this type of tower, of which Chateau Chervix is the biggest. The Chateau Chervix tower was furnished on 4 levels at different heights, with an access situated to the south over 6 metres from the ground. The structure was covered by a 2-sided roof that has now collapsed. Built out of local stones, this tower shows a great mastery of middle-aged architectural techniques. In addition to its defensive uses, the tower is an indication of the viscountal power over the castellany of Chateau Chervix. The only remains of a small medieval fortress, the Chateau Chervix tower was built between the end of the 12th and the first half of the 13th centuries. The tower belonged to the Viscounts of Limoges, who made it into a secondary power centre spread out over the current communes of Chateau Chervix, Saint-Jean-le-Gour and Saint-Priest-le-Gour. The tower and the castle were regularly ceded, then bought from the local lords, one of whom became infamous, Jean de Cognac. As well as being found guilty of counterfeiting money, he was also tried on the 6th of December 1551 for plotting to murder his family and servants before burning down the castle and escaping. After his accomplice, the father, Bernardirus, was tortured and decapitated in Limoges, Jean de Cognac was convicted in his absence and executed in Switzerland. This tragic episode marks the end of the castle's occupation, as shown in the archival data and an archaeological dig which was carried out in 2008 inside the tower. Okay, here we've got a priest's confession box. How cool is that? Storing stuff at the moment, but obviously he would sit in there, or you would sit in there, I'm not sure. And then there's a little grill there. How cool is that? Well, that's the end of that little video. Hope you enjoyed that and enjoyed the history and stuff about it. Yeah, it's been good fun so far. Today we've sort of explored a lot more history and stuff, and we've got out and seen a few more of the surrounding villages. So hope you're enjoying sort of all the little my French holiday videos at the moment. Thank you very much for watching and your support. You'll see me again soon, and you'll see more of my French adventures soon. See you later. Bye.